We like sports and we don't care who knows. From shooting hoops to the Super Bowl. Just two normal guys hanging out, having fun, right, guy number two?
Yeah, guy number one. Watching sports with girls is a pain. They don't know the rules, there's no time to explain.
Throw me the baseball.
Now toss me the pigskin.
Now feed me the rock.
Now give me the rock.
Peralta. Grounds to short. 2 is there. The captain, though, goes down, can barely flip the ball out. He twists that left ankle. He is in all kinds of pain.
And with that, the Yankees season pretty much kaput here. Tigers putting them on, okay? They've been going off, and anytime there's Yankees misery, I don't mind.
Yeah.
They have 27 to lean on.
Yeah, just go stare at your trophy case for a little bit. We'd look at ours, but it doesn't actually exist yet. So.
Even participant badge Mariners don't even have one. Welcome to the Weekly Sports Report. This is Keelay. There we go. That is Bill K.
Yeah.
This is what we have for the month of October.
You know, we're
November.
being busy. This might be the month. And that's the thing. We missed last week, and you know what? I missed you.
Yeah.
I kind of missed
I missed you.
We got baseball playoffs right now.
Good.
And then there were 4. The Yankees, Tigers doing work. Verlander
Let's
doing what
redo
he's
that.
supposed to
Make
do.
one fist and then make like a weak handshake thing.
Oh.
That's the Yankees
Limit.
right now. Yikes.
Why is that suggestive?
Hey, good
Well,
point.
they are getting kind of screwed there. Verlander pitching. It's been the key to the game. And that first one, the wild one, going deep into the innings. Tigers able to come out on top there.
Even though former Mariners doing work again, Raul. And Ichiro. Yeah, that felt nice to watch.
Yeah.
Another home run. Awesome.
Awesome.
Where was those home runs at Safeco?
Too far away.
Right. And then you have the other side of the coin there, St. Louis Cardinals, who Albert Pujols. Am I allowed to say that even on the
I
internet?
don't think you are.
No? Okay.
We'll get a letter.
Gone. Who would have thought? Now they're in the Final Four. Really?
And they're leading
No
right now.
Albert.
Jeez. Well, and there was even a sign in the stands that was kind of alluding to that yesterday in St. Louis, and it's like, that's why I'm not unhappy with them winning. It's like, okay, St. Louis has won a lot. They're kind of the Yankees of the NL. But they lost like one of the best players ever to play the game. Haven't missed a beat.
Didn't miss it.
Love
Didn't
it.
miss it at all. And with the Yankees, too, some sort of controversy. Worked out the first time with Joe Girardi pulling A-Rod, putting in Raul Ibanez, pulling out a Mariner, putting in a Mariner. Then Raul goes yard, kind of reminiscent of the Kirk Gibson.
2 times.
Wait, let me. There we go.
Yeah, so we can see.
I remember the frame on there. It's a little. That's not
doing
good.
that. No one will see it.
But Kirky Gibb coming in, doing work. We all remember that.
Oh, yeah.
And then he busted in. Girardi tries it again later on in the game 3, I think.
Oh, yes.
2 or 3. Didn't really pan. You can't go back to the well in
No,
that
not
offense.
too
So
many
now
times.
it kind of seems like they're grabbing at straws here, and now they're like benching Curtis Granderson. They're benching A-Rod. These are your heavy hitters.
They're below the Mendoza line, also named for a Mariner. But yeah, everyone's hitting like Russell Martin, Curtis Granderson, A-Rod, Cano finally got his first hit, don't you know?
Don't you know?
I mean, this Yankee offense has just been completely nullified by the Tiger pitching. And, you know, with A-Rod sitting on the bench so much, I mean, he's got plenty of time to hit on ladies.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. You're having trouble connecting with the Yankee fan. Douchebag! That's judgment, Kyle.
Douchebag.
That's judgment, Jimmy.
But that's not the way to connect with the fans, is to say, write your number down on this baseball. Here, baby.
There you go.
Oh, this game, I'm not involved. Huh? Ugh. He'll be a Marlin before the next year rolls around and stuff there.
Yeah, and then now we have St. Louis. They stealing home field now. Well, what does actually does home field mean in
You get to hit
the
last?
world? I guess
That's about it.
Really not. You know, it's not really 12th man, really, for
26th
baseball.
man, I guess.
26th man.
Yeah, it's pretty far down the list. No, I mean, San Francisco, they're going with Lincecum this next game, so he's worked his way back into the rotation, which is nice for us. We got a little bit more of a connection, but it's like, Giants, they're in tough. St. Louis looks really good. They've been here before. Giants have too, but St. Louis has been here last year. They're in the driver's seat big time right now.
And Ray Lewis now in NFL news. Ray Lewis is out. Let's just kind of torch on the Ravens here. He's kind of lost a step here. Let's be honest. Ray Lewis is out, but come on, the guy's going to be 38. You could tell he's kind of losing a step. Maybe it's for the better, but Suggs is still out from the ACL playing
Actually,
ball.
He's going to play this week. I know! Why? They said he's 25 pounds overweight. He just started practicing this week. I know Lewis is out. Why are you playing Suggs now?
No. What do you think was in that Danish? You think it was cheese?
That Achilles is not healed yet.
Now the Ravens are going to have nothing left. Now your starting corner, Ladarius Spiderweb.
Does whatever a spider can.
Ed Reed. I think it's affected me a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think? You think so?
You think so?
So now the Ravens, they kind of played on a hobbled leg here, and they're just tough defense, but now it's kind of only by name only.
Yeah.
They don't have really any more guys to...
They've given up 200 yards rushing last 2 games.
Most since they've ever been the Baltimore Ravens.
That's a pretty big deal right there. So teams are going to be able to run on them. They're 5-1 right now. They're going to need to win with their offense, which they've got a lot of big plays this year. They're on pace to match the Rams' greatest show on turf for big plays, which is plays of 25 yards or more. But they don't have much of a defense. It's backwards in Baltimore right now.
It is. Yeah, it is. The tables have turned for sure. College football now too. Alabama #1.
That makes sense. Yes,
Okay.
they haven't lost. They were
number
2.
2.
Cool.
Not Oregon. That's
because they lost to.
No, because they barely squeaked out. No, barely Flo Rida coming in.
My head right round indeed. Remember we had Tebow a couple years ago?
Enter password Florida rules. Whatever. Yeah, just go ahead and be number 2.
SEC rules.
Yeah. No Doyle rules.
You're out. Doyle rules.
I'm fine with Oregon getting shafted.
That's fine.
What could shaft?
Shaft.
And they did.
Let's talk about Shaft.
But, here we are still with this ranking system. Yeah, it's got to go. Anyway, come on.
Yeah, finally it's leaving. But it's like, really, I mean, the Oregon, like we pointed out, has not lost. They have not been challenged yet this year. And as much as we're happy as Husky fans that they're getting kind of dumped on, if it were any other, if it were the Huskies in this position, we'd have gotten shafted. If it was Arizona, they'd have been bumped back. This is ridiculous.
Yep.
I know the SEC is good. They have a really good schedule they have to play every year because their interconference thing is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But this is stupid. I mean, come on.
And pretty stupid too, LeBron. What? To the Lakers?
Yeah.
What?
What?
As soon as his contract ends, ESPN is reporting that there's a lot of talk about him joining the purple and gold, and it's like, why are we talking about this already? But the nice thing in some ways is that means the NBA season's starting again, which with the arena thing, which passed finally, by the way. Yeah, signed
finalized.
it. So let's go shopping.
Let's.
Sorry, other teams, but we're looking for you. But yeah, it's the kind of thing where it's like. The lockout last year was supposed to alleviate the super teams. That was kind of the point of the whole thing. The second it ends, Chris Paul demands a trade out of New Orleans. This year you get the whole Dwight Howard thing, which took the entire season and part of the summer.
And then some, yeah.
And now we're talking about a guy who's under contract with the team for, 3 more years? Leaving to go to...
Another decision 2.0.
This league is broken, my friend.
Jeez, yikes. But the Seahawks are not broken. Tom Brady feels broken. He's been running his mouth. Yeah, Thomas, hey Sherman, I'm gonna come at you. You meet me after the game. They met him after the game.
You mad, bro?
With 2 interceptions.
Should have been 4. Earl,
if Earl could hang on to it a little bit more, then he would have been good. But
Brady laid a finger on his butterfingers.
They threw 58 times at that defense.
Why would you do that?
And who was the quarterback of the game?
Who might that have been?
Little Wisconsin Smurf,
Yeah.
Russell Wilson, which I'm fine with. I don't want to bag on the guy, okay? He has some skill set. They're finally letting him throw in deep, opening up the playbook. Sidney Rice is becoming a factor now, and what he should have been a while ago here. Now he's starting to become a big deal. I'm still not happy with the Flynn situation. We're giving $10 million and throwing it in a wood chipper.
Louie! What was... Actually, that was pretty cool.
I'll make a prediction right now, since the Cardinals, they ain't looking too good, but the Chiefs, Castle is not their guy.
No.
Quinn has stepped in and not being their guy.
Quinn.
Do not be surprised if, I'll say it here, Matt Flynn becomes a Chief within the next year or two. I'll say it right there.
I would not be surprised. If
Keep
I were the
tabs on
Chiefs,
that.
why would you not?
If you feel that you can start and you're holding a clipboard and you're getting paid $10 million to hold that clipboard, he wants to play. Last game he played that counted, what, 5 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns versus the Lions?
It's only a Packers record.
He
They
can
haven't had any good
play.
quarterbacks.
Can he play?
And he's just, I could have done that. I could have done that too. He has to have a chance somewhere. So if not with the Seahawks, he's not going to be content being number 2.
No, and I don't blame him, but he's not going to play here. Pete has a crush on one Russell Wilson.
He does.
It's kind of like Skip Bayless's crush on Tebow. Same thing, except Russell's at least got some skills, so I'll give Pete that.
He does.
But yeah, Flynn's done with Seattle. More importantly, though, that win over the Pats, huge for us. Gives us a thing. A little tick that the national pundits are like, oh, Pats lost that game. Seahawks didn't win. The Pats got to the red zone 6 times. They came away with 16 points.
Yep.
Bend but don't break, my friends.
Yep.
Bend but don't break.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the Seahawks team. #1 NFL defense right now. We've beaten Rodgers, who, by the way, tore up my little orphan team for 6 touchdowns. You don't come into Seattle and throw for 6 touchdowns.
You guys are missing the cush there. Big
Could
time.
Could say that. The Texans finally lost. Falcons still undefeated thanks to a long leg. But here we go. We've beaten Rodgers and held that offense. Sacked him 8 times in the first half. What of it? We've beaten Romo and the Cowboys. Okay. Oh, the Cowboys. Oh, they're still figuring things out.
They beat the Giants.
Okay. All right. And then we beat the Patriots. Tom Brady. Well, they, hey, everyone finally, blind squirrel finds a nut. Still not given credit. #1 defense. Still not given credit. We've beaten some elite quarterbacks.
Nothing.
Still nothing.
Nothing.
Still nothing.
We're South Alaska. That's what's going on.
We still seem to be struggling. Also struggling, Keith Price. Good gosh. Last year, unstoppable. Whoa, what a fill-in for Locker, and better.
Human Torch right there.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
Then
it was hot.
Blues into USC, University of Spoiled Children, 24-14 at the Clink. Some plays that could have been made there. Safarian Jenkins still looking good, and Sankey's still looking good, but Price has just not been himself that he was last year.
The offensive line
gone.
The offensive line has ruined his game right now because they don't have any cohesion there, and it's really sad to watch.
The Huskies at the Niners. Who you got?
Huskies at the Niners.
Huskies at the Niners.
That's gonna be a rough game.
Professional level play.
Amateur
They're
versus
starting to do that.
Not so good.
Gersh, yeah. Seahawks. The Niners.
They got to do better than 500 against the division. I'm saying they're going to win by a field goal, 13-10.
The Hawks winning. Hawks winning. And the Huskies at Arizona.
Arizona has no defense.
None.
So the Huskies are
going
going to win. 45-42.
Throwing up the dubs.
Yep.
And throwing up the victory formation. What you got?
Colt McCoy and Brandon Whedon are both white guys with light hair. But Paul Ryan, vice president candidate, claims to be a football fan and was really excited to go to see Brandon Whedon because he liked watching him play.
Right.
So he's talking to him, pointing to number 12, Colt McCoy.
Oh boy.
Gaff.
Oh boy.
Oops-a-daisy.
And we all know baseball, an information-driven sport. Okay. And Joe Girardi, he has his big old binder. We'll show you a little. Yeah, there's your Joe Girardi binder. Mitt Romney's binder, full of women?
Can you help us find folks? And they brought us whole binders full of women.
That's probably actually Joe's. That's why he likes looking at the binder so much. It makes sense to me.
Three.
Oh yeah, I need to check on a pitching change. Thanks, Mitt.
Yeah. For the Weekly Sports Report, this is Keelay. This is Bill Cave. We is out.